Good morning. I'm Grayson Hill. I'm the senior class president. Thank you to Mr. Joya for letting me speak today, and thanks to all of you for constantly inspiring everyone in this community and for the people who have personally helped me in big ways. Um, so I have really high hopes specifically for the senior class this year. We've got a lot going for us, and we've really proven ourselves the past 3 years. I've been lucky enough to be senior or our class president every year, and I've learned a lot about our grade, and I've learned a lot about building the community and the culture that we've started within our grade. So one of the biggest things that we're going to face this year is how we're going to finalize the culture that we've started and how we're going to leave a legacy behind. And so one way we're going to really attack that is that we're not going to leave anyone behind. If someone's falling off track or isn't on track to graduate or is making bad decisions, I'm going to challenge everyone in our grade to bring them up and be resources that they can use apart from the resources that they already have at MBA with the teachers and everything that we're lucky enough to have. And so building up the brothers in our grade is going to be our biggest challenge. And as seniors and the most important student leaders on campus, we're really going to be challenged with a lot and faced with a lot. And that goes in with the senior or the school theme resourcefulness. We're going to have to attack everything we're faced with character, and we're going to have to use everything that you all have taught us in our time here. And so we've got a lot expected of us, and our grade has shown that we're capable of doing big things so far. And so for senior year, I'm expecting us to do even bigger things. And so hopefully we'll be able to leave a positive legacy and set a good example for the grades below us. And in all the future years to come, people will remember us for the good things we did. And hopefully we can also make it easier on all of you and not get into too much trouble as seniors. Thank you.
Good morning, you guys. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Spencer Grahowski, and if my computer will start up, I'll get going. Well, I'd like to say welcome back to the 2019-2020 school year. I hope you're as excited as I am to get going, and I'm sure that you're all as glad as I am that summer break is finally over. When Mr. Sawyer asked me to speak this morning, I immediately recognized this glorious opportunity. The opportunity to try and inspire so many people that have inspired me in years past. I have many hopes for the 2019-2020 school year, but today I'd like to highlight only one. My hope is to prove something to you all, to prove that every student here is capable of caring about each and every one of you as I do. Not only as teachers, coaches, administrators, etc., but as parents, as astronomers, as poets, as who you truly are. And inversely, I hope you look to prove the same to me, that you all will continue to spread your positive, unique influences and build the same lasting relationships that you have for generations. Because I believe that these relationships are a part of our history and our tradition. A history and a tradition that is our responsibility to uphold. As all of you know, Will Caver, a recent graduate, passed away last week. But this week, roughly 50 or so of Will's classmates gathered at MBA to celebrate his memory, to be there for his twin, Henry, and to be there for each other. This spoke to me as nothing had before. Just knowing that I'm a part of that same loving community fills me with a mix of emotions that I can't really put into words. But my point being that every person in this room is a part of that same loving community, and it brings a connection to the heart that can't be found anywhere else but this place. Now, I hope that I've inspired you to try and feel the same level of connectedness that I have with this school, with this place and these people. And regardless, I know that you will all lead us through another incredible school year. So, thank you.
Good morning, everybody. For those of you who are new or who don't know me, my name is Matthew Kaplan, and I'm president of the Honor Council this year. Like these guys, I'm a senior. I'm going into my 6th and final year here at MBA, which is pretty crazy to think about. When I came to MBA, I was really short, as Miss Chin is remembering right now. And as you probably are noticing right now, I'm still pretty short, so not that much has changed. But I'm really excited to be here this year. I'm excited about the camaraderie and the atmosphere that comes with being a senior, but also that just comes with being a student here. It's a really fun environment to be a part of, and it's a privilege for me to be here every year, so thank you for having me. As president of the Honor Council, I thought I'd talk a little bit about honor. It's something we talk a lot about at MBA, and when we do talk about honor, we're usually talking about like cheating on a test or plagiarizing a theme, doing homework that's your work. And frankly, the official capacity of the Honor Council is usually to deal with those cases when somebody does cheat or plagiarize. But that is extremely important, and while that is what most of the Honor Council does in an official role, the importance of an honor code and honor at MBA extends far beyond our integrity while taking a test. It has to do with something much broader, and that's how we conduct ourselves and how we treat each other at MBA. My hope for this year is that our senior class will be very involved in the culture here at MBA. It's another thing we talk about a lot, and it's something that's constantly changing. I really hope that our class can set a precedent and lead the way on building a culture of tolerance, kindness, and respect towards everybody. I also really believe that having a supportive, encouraging culture and atmosphere among the students here and the faculty will in turn help create a culture of students that also holds honor and integrity in high regard. In terms of actual Honor Council cases, obviously we hope to have as few as possible. And when we do, the only goal of the Honor Council is to maintain fairness and equal treatment of everybody. Not only is that the right thing to do, but it also goes a long way in maintaining the trust that the students and faculty have in the institution of the Honor Council. And that's really important because without that trust, the Honor Council doesn't have any authority. I hope you all are also excited about the upcoming year. Again, I think we have a really good opportunity to set the tone here at MBA, to create a supportive and encouraging atmosphere both inside and outside the classroom. And I look forward to spending my final year at MBA here with all of you. So thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to MBA. I hope you all are excited as we are to be back here. So this year, I'm going to be the Service Club president. And with that in mind, I'd like to talk about what service means to me and some of the goals I have for the club this year. So when I came here in junior school, I thought I was going to be a big tennis player, and I thought I was going to be really good at that. But after a lot of losing when I was in 9th grade, I realized that that was not really the thing for me after a while. And so with a big gap in my life, I thought that maybe service would be something to turn to since I saw a lot of upperclassmen do that, and so I thought that'd be a good idea. And so on a Thursday afternoon, I think I emailed Miss Williams, and I was looking for a spot to see if there was something to do in the Loaves and Fishes soup kitchen, and she got me a spot to do that, and so I went there that Saturday morning, and I had a great time. I just seeing how much it means to the other people there, and what service means. I just realized how important it was, and it just meant a lot to me, and I really fell in love with it from there. And so I want to sort of make that something for other students here, make that service something that everybody here wants to do, because one of my goals here this year is to up the participation of all of our students here, because I feel like there's a lot of gap, so there's a lot of people that don't do service here, and I feel like sometimes it's really concentrated with just a few people. And so I looked, and about 40% of people, or high schoolers at MBA don't do service, and so obviously there's we can really make use of that, and I feel like you all have such a great influence over us that like any encouragement you can give any of the students here, especially in 9th grade or in the junior school, that's really important for the service club right now and in the future, because they will be leading us then, and that's really important for the service club. So we can really make use of that. And also, I think another important goal that I have is with the immigrant community. I think MBA is really important. I think that we can do a better job with interacting with the immigrant community, since Nashville is becoming such a bigger and bigger city and really diverse. And so I think we can make a really big impact with that and also do a better job with that. And so overall, I hope that we can really improve the service club and do a good job as a community. And also, I just like to thank you all as teachers. You all make a really big impact in my life, and I honestly really enjoy coming to MBA because I get to interact with you all every day. And so with that, I'd like to conclude by saying I look forward to this school year and working with you all. So thank you.